This pistol is a third model Schofield made by Smith & Wesson. It's had the barrel trimmed a little bit on it, but according to the letters that came with it and the pictures that came with it, this pistol was owned by the famous gunfighter John Wesley Hardin. John Wesley Hardin killed his first man, a black man, when he was 15 years old. This was in post-Civil War Texas, and the North had sent an army to occupy Texas to make sure that the people did what they were supposed to. Anyway, John Wesley got into a wrestling match with this black fella, another kid, probably 17, 18 years old, and it turned into something worse. John Wesley Hardin killed the man the next day. After he'd killed the man, John Wesley's dad, who was a preacher, told him that there was no way that he could get a fair trial. So he went into hiding, or tried to go into hiding, and he was not very good at it because 3 federal soldiers ran him down the day after he'd killed this black kid, and they got into a fight. 15-year-old boy had a shotgun and a cap and ball pistol, and he killed the 3 soldiers. He was himself wounded in an arm, and from the time he was 15 years old until he was captured at the age of 24, he was pretty much on the run. He went all over Texas, went on cow drives north to Dodge City, met Wild Bill Hickok, and in that time period, from the age of 15 till the age he was 22, John Wesley Hardin claimed to have killed 42 people. He was captured. He was captured in Florida by the Texas Rangers, who had gotten wind that he had was in Florida. So they sent two men after him, and they captured him. And according to his family, this is one of the guns that he had on him. John Wesley Hardin spent 24 years in prison. When he got out, he moved to El Paso, got a law degree. In 1895, he was shot at the Acme Saloon in the back of the head, through his body and through an arm. And one of the cool things that happened, my grandfather, Charles Beiswinger, they called him Dutch Charlie, owned a bar just down the street from the Acme Saloon called the Tivoli. My father said that my great-grandfather would get in his cups, and he would start telling the old stories about El Paso, and he would invariably get to the point where he said, mit these 2 fingers. I put them in the bullet holes of John Wesley Hardin as he lay on the floor of the saloon. I did it twice. People came from all over the place, lined up to just look at the dead gunfighter on the floor. 42 men. Unbelievable. If this gun was found on John Wesley Hardin when he got back from Florida, probably didn't kill anybody. But just the possibility that this was his gun makes it all that more special when we tell my granddad's story, great-granddad's story.